A very good morning, dear children. Today we will be continuing with the remaining part of the chapter number 15 of General Science, that is, Fun with Magnets. Now let us see, children, how to prepare an electromagnet. So for this activity, we need apparatus, children, that is an iron nail of about 10 centimeter length and a 1 meter long insulated copper wire. Insulated means that copper wire should be covered with rubber wire. That is called as a insulated copper wire. Then we need battery cell, pins or other magnetic objects. So wind the copper wire around the nail as shown in the figure. So first of all, we have to wind the copper wire to the nail. Join both the ends of the wire to the cell, and afterwards both the ends of the copper wire we have to join to the cell. Now take the pins near the head of the nail. Then afterwards we have to take the pins near the head of the nail. What do you see? Then what you can see? So during this activity we saw that the pins stick to the nail. Now stop the electric current and see what happens. So when we stop the electric current, the pins sticking to the nail fall off. Why does that happen, children? Because magnetism is produced in the nail due to the electric current. When it is put off, the magnetism vanishes. Such a magnet is called an electromagnet. And this type of magnetism is, children, temporary, because when we are stop the electric current, then pins falls, and when we start the electric current, then these pins stick to the magnet. So such type of magnetism is called as a temporary magnetism. So electromagnetism is used in many places in our day-to-day life. For example, it is used in instruments such as doorbell and a crane. So in the crane and doorbell we are using this electromagnetism. On the other hand, the magnets fixed to a pin holder or the door of a cupboard are permanent magnets. Permanent magnets are made from a mixture of nickel, cobalt and iron. We saw that, children, permanent magnets are made from a mixture of nickel, cobalt and iron. For example, the material alnico is a mixture of aluminium, nickel and cobalt. Now let us see one important topic, that is use of electromagnets. Electromagnets are widely used as components of other electrical devices such as motors, generators, relays, loudspeakers, hard disks, MRI machines, scientific instruments and magnetic separation equipment. So in this first picture is of, that is hard disk. So in case of hard disk also we are using electromagnet. Then second picture is of, that is magnetic separation equipment. In that we can use this electromagnet. Then third picture is of MRI machines. Okay, so in that also we are using electromagnet. Then fourth picture is of relay. So this is electronic relay. So that in that also we are using electromagnet. And fifth picture, everybody knows, children, that is of loudspeaker. So in case of loudspeaker also we are using this electromagnet. In the past, the British scientist Michael Faraday developed the technique of producing electricity with the help of a magnet. Michael Faraday was born in a poor family. As a young boy, he had to work with a bookseller. So when Michael Faraday scientist was there, he developed the technique of electricity. But Michael Faraday born in poor family. So he was working in a bookseller shop. There he read many books and developed an interest in science. Later, he went on to do research at the Royal Institution in London. It is due to Faraday's research that today we can use electricity and electromagnetism in innumerable instruments in our day-to-day life. So, afterwards, this Faraday developed an electronic instruments, that is electromagnetism, and that we are using in many electronic instruments. So due to this Faraday only we are using this electricity in our day to day life. The properties of electromagnetism and repulsion between magnets are used in a maglev train. Due to the repulsion between the train and the rail, the force of friction does not come into play and the train slides over the rails with a great speed. The magnets fixed onto two sides of the train help it to move forward. So in case of this maglev train, means in case of train and the rail, there is a force of friction, and due to that this train slides over the rail and we are getting great speed of this maglev train, and this is also due to the properties of electromagnetism, children. Now do you know, children, there is a strip of magnetic material in ATM cards, credit cards, etc., where necessary information about the user is stored. Magnetic materials are used to store data in the hard disk of a computer and an audio or video tape also. So this magnetic material, in that also ATM cards and credit cards or audio video tape, we are using this magnetic material. Now next topic is, how is magnetism destroyed? Magnetism gets destroyed when a magnet is heated, thrown, knocked about or broken into pieces. Therefore, it is important to store magnets carefully. A piece of soft iron is placed in the box in which a magnet is kept. The bar of soft or pure iron protects a magnet, and therefore such a bar is called as a magnet keeper. Now next topic is, children, always remember. Various scientific discoveries, the knowledge we gain through them, the various instruments or gadgets we develop with its help are all useful for the progress of man. They must be used for the good of mankind. So we have to take precautions while working with electricity or with important devices. We must use them under the guidance of our elders only, children. Now, last but important topic of this chapter, what we have learned from this chapter. Iron, nickel and cobalt are magnetic metals. Magnets always settle along the north-south direction when suspended freely. Magnetism is concentrated near the poles. The poles of the magnet cannot be separated, and electromagnetic energy is used in our day-to-day life. So these all things we studied in this chapter. Thank you, children, for your kind of attention and for watching the video carefully.